You need a mobile medical unit, but should you lease or should you buy? If you make this decision the wrong way, you could end up with a van that drains your budget, or even worse, that limits how you serve your community. Mobile medical units are not cheap, and they're certainly not one size fits all. Some people need them for long-term community health programs, and others for short-term projects or pilots. That's why deciding about leasing or buying is more than just about money. You need to consider flexibility, control, and how much money you need up front. So what is leasing, and why do some organizations find it appealing? You can consider leasing a mobile medical unit kind of like renting an apartment. You make monthly payments to use it for a few years, but it's never really yours. For organizations with tight budgets, leasing feels doable. You avoid that big upfront payment. Leasing also makes sense if you're running a short-term initiative. Let's say you're testing a new community outreach project, or you've got grant funding that only runs for 2 years. Leasing gives you access to a fully functional van without locking you into the ownership. Plus, leasing often includes maintenance, which means fewer surprise costs. And when the lease is up, you can upgrade to something that is new and shiny. Sure sounds convenient, doesn't it? But here's the catch. At the end of the lease, you've got nothing to show for all those payments. You don't own the van, so there's no asset on your books and nothing to sell. Leasing comes with restrictions. For instance, you'll often face mileage limits. And that might not seem like a big deal until you're trying to serve rural or remote communities. Suddenly, you're paying large overage fees just for doing your job. And your ability to customize the unit is severely limited. Your leasing partner is going to limit the amount of customization that you're able to do because they have to consider resale value at the end of the lease. And if you want to change anything with a layout post-purchase, forget about it. You're at the mercy of the terms of the lease. This can, unfortunately, limit your impact more than you think. Now, let's talk about the benefits of buying a mobile medical unit outright. Yes, it's a bigger purchase up front, but once you own the mobile clinic, it's yours. You can customize every inch of it to meet your exact needs. Everything from lighting and storage all the way to advanced medical equipment. You can drive wherever you want, whenever you want. There's no mileage caps or no penalties on putting on extra miles. Over time, ownership actually saves money. Sure, the upfront cost is big, but it doesn't come with that monthly drain on your account. And unlike a lease, you're building an asset. If your program changes down the road, you can sell the van and put the money back into your organization. Now, the reality check. That upfront hit is no joke. If you choose to finance that upfront cost, you're committing to payments for years. And those costs land on your balance sheet whether that van is in use every day or not. And don't forget that maintenance is on you. If something breaks, you're covering the bill. That can be fine if you've budgeted for it, but it can be a stress factor for smaller teams. So how do we decide? Think about 3 things. How long do you need the van? If it's a long-term program, buying starts to make sense. What's your budget? If upfront cost is the biggest barrier, then leasing might be your best bet. And how much customization do you actually need? If you need to customize the unit to match your mission exactly, then ownership might be a better option. While leasing gets rid of that upfront cost and spreads it out over time, it may limit the flexibility of your program. On the other side, if the upfront cost is your biggest barrier, getting out there and servicing the people on a lower cost per month just might be the option for you. If you haven't already, check out the video on pricing of mobile medical units over here. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below the like button. We're always here to help.